This is NBA action.
Here we come out tonight, play hard, play aggressive, play together.
This week, we follow two of the league's best, the Magic and the Nuggets.
Hooks it across and pass is picked off by Melo. Streaks the other way, layups up and in.
We'll also take a timeout with Heat star Dwayne Wade. We'll spotlight the San Antonio Spurs' new addition, Richard Jefferson. And we'll bring you the top 10 plays of the week.
Rudy gonna attack. Oh my goodness, a tomahawk job. Showtime. Look at that. Oh, baby.
Oh, how sweet it is.
Oh, my. You are watching what greatness is all about. Oh, you gotta love that action!
We begin by taking you into the action in the West with the leaders of the Northwest Division, the Denver Nuggets. On a cold opening night in Denver, the Nuggets and their fans look for a hot start as the team tries to improve on last year's breakthrough season.
We just want to take steps forward, like I said, and build on all the things that we did positive last year and learn from our mistakes, and I think we have.
You know, last season we finished the season out strong, you know, although we lost in the playoffs or the Western Conference Finals. But we wanted to pick up where we left off at.
Gallo pass. Melo! Oh, wow!
Now that was spectacular. It's a great win, a great way to open up the season for Denver.
Next, Denver headed to Portland for a matchup of two young stars, Carmelo Anthony and Brandon Roy.
Roy trying to shake off Anthony. Oh, beautiful step back and score! Brandon Roy pulls up from 30 feet. It's a three in between three different defenders. Anthony off the double. Yes, and he has the touch. What a move by Brandon Roy.
Both superstars getting it done for their respective teams.
And here's Anthony over Roy. Anthony with the spin. Anthony, banks it home.
Anthony finished with 41 points, and Roy fell short at the finish as the Nuggets held on for the win.
They defeat the Blazers 97-94.
Just focus. We're starting the season off with a better focus than we did in the past. You know, it's starting to pay off. You know, guys know, what's at stake here.
And no one is more focused than Carmelo, who continued his blazing start when the Nuggets hosted the Grizzlies.
He just mentally he looks like a different player. I mean, we talk about him being in better shape and all that other stuff, but mentally you can see him trying to be a leader that a lot of people need him to be and want him to be, and that's been good signs early in the season.
Carmelo Anthony looks like a man on a mission. 2 games, I'd vote him MVP right now. Now, Carmelo Anthony carrying the day for the Denver Nuggets. A new season high of 42.
To start the season off 30, 41, 42. And let's not forget, he's already had 45 on Indiana when they were in Beijing.
He's starting hot, huh? I think in the last 3 games, 110 points. That dude can shoot the ball right now, you know. So keep using him, you know. He's in the moment, so we need to play. We need to use him more.
When you're a young, great player, you know, you're going to gain some more knowledge on the game. You know, it's just you studying tape, studying and learning, different situations.
And those lessons were paying early dividends for the Nuggets. They won convincingly on the road in Indiana and New Jersey to run their record to 5-0. That is special. Carmelo Anthony and intercepted. Anthony drives in for the easy bucket.
I mean, there's no question it's his best start. He's sustained, a leadership of this team from training camp. His leadership has grown up. His maturity, his responsibilities to not only lead this team in a statistical way, but in an attitude way has been very impressive.
But against another team leader, Dwayne Wade, Denver's streak would end in Miami.
Afflalo fouls Wade, basket counts.
There's vintage Wade right there.
In Atlanta, Josh Smith and the Hawks handed Denver another defeat, but the Nuggets remain firmly focused on their goals.
Western Conference Finals, of course. Once again, win our division. This is a tough division. And win a championship.
It's a long season. So long as we continue to get better each and every game we play,
I think guys realize what's at stake.
At the end of the day, championship is the only thing that's on our mind right now.
Welcome back to NBA Action. Time to check out some of this week's NBA news in instant replay. We begin with Laker great Kobe Bryant, who became the youngest player in NBA history to reach the 24,000-point plateau.
Kobe, good position, right over O.J. Mayo. 24,000 points for the best in the game. That's an even 24,000 with that basket for Kobe Bryant.
15th player all time with 24,000 or more.
In New Jersey, Nets head coach Lawrence Frank conducted a basketball clinic for 50 children with autism.
You guys have a favorite player? Who's your favorite player? Yeah, on behalf of autism awareness, we had a great clinic coordinated by the Nets, and I think we taught the kids a lot about teamwork, some fundamental basketball skills that we teach our players, from ball handling to passing and shooting. But I think the essence is having fun, doing it together, and trying to help each other. It gives us really a special feeling to be able to work with all different types of kids, and I think, especially, to my heart means a lot, especially kids with some special needs. It means a great deal to be able to give back, and, we gain as much from them as they gain from us.
In other news, the player of the week in the West was Chris Kaman. He averaged 24 points while leading the Clippers to 3 straight wins.
Finds Kaman. Wow. How about that?
In the East, the honors went to Joe Johnson, who led the Hawks to a 5-2 start.
Now it's Joe Johnson driving. The 2 biggest shots of this fourth quarter belong to Joe Johnson.
Joe's one of those smooth players. I mean, he just always under control.
And our snapshot of the week is Kobe showing his hang time as he scored 31 points in the Lakers' overtime win over the Thunder. Now let's take a timeout with one of the NBA's brightest stars, the Miami Heat's Dwayne Wade.
Let's take a timeout with me, Dwayne Wade.
Wade splits the D. Oh my! What a play by Dwayne Wade!
Wade with a steal, with 2. Wade puts it up for the win.
Oh, baby!
He did it! Dwayne Wade with the steal and the game winner.
Here's Wade, split defender. Windmills it. Oh my goodness. That's not right.
That was nasty.
Wade over Stevenson. And Miami back on top. 39 points for Dwayne Wade.
My pregame ritual before the game is when I go out and I do my 3 pull-ups on the rim before every game to make sure that I'm pumped, I'm ready to go. If I could be an animal, I'd be a tiger.
Dwayne Wade.
If I had to choose between skydiving out of a plane
Dwayne Wade cleared for takeoff.
and running a marathon,
Wade with the steal. Look out, here he comes.
I would take running a marathon all day. My favorite time of year is Christmas. It's the time of giving. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. My favorite announcer's live call is, the Miami Heat are the champions of the basketball world.
And the Miami Heat are champions of the basketball world. We won the NBA championship for the first time.
If I can come back in the second line, as anything or anybody at all, I think I'll choose to come back as myself once again.
With the 5th pick in the 2003 NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Dwayne Wade.
You gotta work hard, though.
Yeah, I know.
If you work hard, believe in yourself, you can do it. You can do anything you want.
Congratulations, 2006 MVP, Dwayne Wade.
That's it. Time's up.
We're back with more of NBA Action. Now, let's go back into the action, this time in the East, with the defending conference champs, the Orlando Magic. Dwight Howard and the Magic opened the season without Rashard Lewis, but did have newcomer Vince Carter.
I think the look of our team's changed. We're still a team who's going to put a lot of shooting on the floor. But with Richard out, it changes things a great deal, and I think we really have to rely on our defense and rebounding to win games for us early in the season.
Let's go, baby. Hard work. 1, 2, 3. Hard work.
Great atmosphere tonight for the NBA opener for the Orlando Magic, a 59-win team a year ago against the Philadelphia 76ers. Vince Carter. Didn't take Vince long to get his first points in a Magic uniform, did he?
Williams knocks down a three. Jason Williams lighting it up.
Howard spikes it away. Big time rejection. Dwight Howard and the Magic defeat Philadelphia. The season opener of season number 21.
2 nights later, the Magic headed to New Jersey, and it was a homecoming for Carter, who would face his former team.
Have some mercy on us today. Will you have some mercy on us, please? Come on. I'll try. Good to see you.
But in Orlando, Vince isn't being counted on to carry the team on his back.
Our top stars don't have to have great games every night for our team to win because, we're that balanced. Vince or Dwight can have an off night and we can still beat a team by 20, and that's definitely a sign of a good team.
Let's go! Dominate! 1, 2, 3! Dominate!
Carter is pumped to be with a contender, and it showed against the Nets.
My role is just to come in and just be aggressive.
Vince Carter right out of the gate with a slam.
Basically just be myself, be the player I've been for 11 years, and just make this team better if I possibly can.
Beautiful pass from Carter. That's going to help this team.
Vince has always been one of the best offensive players in this league. Vince's role will be really to be our go-to guy.
Carter, yes!
And with Howard delivering 20 points and 22 rebounds, the Magic walked off with the win.
The Orlando Magic, the defending Eastern Conference champions, coming to the Izod Center and spoil the Nets' home opener.
The next stop was Toronto, and this time the Magic unleashed their long-range attack.
We've got 9 legitimate three-point shooters, so we'll always have at least 3 and most of the time 4 guys out there who can shoot the 3.
And from downtown, J.J. Redick, another 3.
And when things go good, they usually go really good.
16 made threes for the Magic. Tough day for the Toronto Raptors as they fall to Orlando.
But the Magic ran into frustration in Detroit with their big men plagued by fouls and their shooters off the mark.
Carter with a long one. Around and off. Redick to the lane off the jump stop. Missed it. The Pistons got them all 3 times last year. They get them again in the first game between these 2 this year.
Back home, Orlando faced Amare Stoudemire and the unbeaten Suns.
Marcin Gortat with the crush. Nelson ball fake, it's a beauty, lays it up.
The Magic knocked off Phoenix, and with some key additions this year, they're gearing up for another title run.
I think expectations have changed within our team and our organization, which I think is good. Everybody is looking to get better and make a push to do a little bit more to win a championship. I think the Eastern Conference was good last year. I think it's going to be significantly better this year, and it'll be a very, very difficult challenge for all of us.
Time now for more of NBA action. Now we spotlight a veteran forward who's getting a new start in San Antonio, Richard Jefferson. In his first 8 seasons with the Nets and Bucks, Richard Jefferson made 2 trips to the NBA Finals. But now he has another shot at winning a title with the Spurs.
This is amazing. This is, the most loaded team I've ever been on. Now, we got a lot to prove, and there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, the competitiveness that we have in practice, the competitiveness that we're going to have for playing time. I'm looking forward to all those things.
And Spurs fans look forward to the talent and energy RJ will bring.
Manu finds Jefferson, is fouled. Richard Jefferson.
You got another weapon, and that's always good.
Oh, I think there's some athleticism in the building.
RJ brings a whole lot to the table. Someone on the wing, very athletic, a scorer.
Jefferson finding Blair. Beautiful ball movement. And the new Spurs look short. How about Jefferson? Oh, beautifully done.
Richard Jefferson brings us scoring and athletic ability at the wing position. I think that was something that an organization really wanted to improve the team on this season, and Richard fits that bill. He's been doing it throughout his NBA career, and hopefully he can keep that up with us.
In San Antonio, Richard joins a winning tradition, something he helped build from scratch when he first entered the league with the Nets.
The biggest part about being in New Jersey was changing the face of that franchise, changing the mentality of that franchise.
The New Jersey Nets will continue one of the most remarkable one-season turnarounds in NBA history.
There was not one banner hanging up. Then all of a sudden, by the time you leave, there's 4 division championships, there's 2 Eastern Conference. And so even though you didn't win that big one, like, you can still feel a sense of accomplishment that, hey, you left your mark on this franchise, and that's something that, you and the guys that were with you, can never be taken away.
Here's Jefferson now, has a step on Aldridge to the cup. To the cup.
When you get that kind of effort, you're not going to see the shot clock.
Now, Richard will try to help the Spurs regain the championship, but he knows the competition is